This is not financial advice on Mudang. Mudang is the cash tag for a token on the Solana network that takes its meme from a baby hippo that was born in Thailand in the year 2024. And in typical cryptocurrency fashion, Mudang became one of the hottest cryptocurrencies to launch both on the Solana and the Ethereum chain. And this community on Solana has endured and is still thriving in 2025, almost a year after this asset was launched. I do believe this was a pump fund asset, as the tokenomics, or the amount of supply of tokens available, are very much in line with the pump fund launchpad platform. If you're unfamiliar about pump fund, there's a video on my channel explaining what pump fund is, so check that out if you need more details on pump fund. However, this is a pump fund asset, so there's 1 billion total tokens, and it's scaled pretty impressively. I'm making this video because I saw it on crypto.com, which means that it's on one of the biggest central exchanges on the planet, and that makes it something that's very relevant. And why does that make it relevant? The more central exchanges offer an asset, the easier it is for people to join that community. The more people join the community, the more inevitable the asset becomes, because the free market allows you to put your money wherever you like. At the recording of this video, the market capitalization was around $180 million on chain. It's a very healthy amount of market cap for a project to come off of Pump Fund. But like I said, this asset really did capture the zeitgeist and the emotional content when it launched, and it's continued to do really well in scale, which is impressive because it is a hippo, and attention and community are the center stone of cryptocurrency. So to have a hippo have this kind of staying presence is pretty impressive. Here's their holder count. It's like 75,000 wallets holding it, but this is a really poor indicator because it is on almost every central exchange, meaning that we could deduce that there's actually a higher amount of holders than the wallets that have it. But because, since it's on a central exchange, we don't know how many customers on the exchanges hold this actual asset. So my assumption would be it's probably about 5 to 6 times the amount of holders on chain that totally hold it. Here's the fan page for Mudang that is linked from the DEX tools. It's got 111,000 people engaging it. So I don't know if this is directly for the cryptocurrency or if it's just something to celebrate the hippo and the animal in Thailand. Here's their Telegram channel that's got almost 17,000 people engaging it. And here's a screen recording of the Mudang website, which outlines that this is a pump fund tokenomics project here to celebrate and create a community around this baby hippo that was born in Thailand in 2024. So it's a pretty straightforward meta or investor narrative being offered. Let me tell you something about myself. My name is James Duryea III, aka the TH3 Crypto Kid on the X platform. I have a coffee company called High Volume Coffee Company, and if you're enjoying this video and would like to support me or my channel, please go to my X platform, click the link in my bio, and buy a bag of coffee if you can. It really means the world to me to have your support. And please be aware that you're not just supporting me as an individual or my company, you're also supporting multiple communities on the Ethereum network as we take a portion of our profits and spot buy and burn the token supply that I'm the community takeover lead developer of. So thank you for your support for High Volume Coffee. The Mudang community is really strong in scaling, I would say. You're starting to see people create in real life representation of the brand. And I think that's one of the most important things in cryptocurrencies. You start to see the digital world affect the real world in terms of both product offerings and in terms of attention on chain. And to have something like Mudang exist shows the power of communally storing your money on chain together rather than storing it individually in the banking system. And if you've been paying attention to the news recently, Donald Trump's son, Eric Trump, said the decoupling of their family and the banking system spawned them to go into cryptocurrency. And they recognize that cryptocurrency makes the traditional banking system obsolete as your money becomes permissionless and transmissionless, as you, if you have money in a wallet or on a central exchange, have total and complete control and autonomy of where that money is sent and at what rate. Whereas in the modern banking system, you simply do not have that kind of control over your money. You'll see a lot of videos of people going into banks to request sums of money and then being questioned as to why they want their money, as if the bank owns your money and you are a subject of their rules and restrictions as to how you can take on your own capital. So cryptocurrency changes that and forever will change that. And a project like Mudang is a safe, stable community for the average investor with a really low risk tolerance to join. And that's why a project like Mudang is important for cryptocurrency. Not everybody wants to be chasing these mini micro caps. And if that's not your risk tolerance, a project like Mudang is really a great place to start in cryptocurrency. So I'm going to start to wrap the video up here. I want to say thank you for your time and thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. More videos coming soon. As for now, this has been Not Financial Advice on Mudang.